All right, welcome to your first Vital Q challenge of the day. For this first challenge, we are going to start with your workplace. Here it goes. When you go to your office tomorrow, look at how things are arranged on your desk. Ask yourself the most vital question. Really question the organization of how you do things. Could you rearrange your desk in a more efficient way? Do you need to move or throw away some things that you don't use anymore? When is the last time you cleaned out all of your drawers from the documents that you need to throw away? Think about your daily work and how things are laid out in your office. Could you use an additional shelf? Or maybe put an extra in-tray for your documents? How about your posture at your desk? Do you really feel comfortable when you're working? Is there anything you can do to improve your well-being at work? Is there anything that you've been wanting to do for a long time, but that you just didn't get the time to do? Is your computer organized in a clever and logical way? Or do you have icons everywhere on your desktop? Are all your files in order? Or do you have to look for ages before finding the right file with the right name? Do you even name or label your files properly? What could you change that would make you more time efficient and less stressed out? Do you have a coworker that has been annoying you or making noise all this time that you need to speak to? Behind your screen, is it full of dust? Is there a lot of trash, loose cables where you put your feet? Does it need vacuuming or organizing? Again, the objective here is to use the most vital question to your advantage and really think about the things that you could do in your workplace or wherever you spend your day and how you could improve each of these things. And I'm only talking about workplaces here, like with computers and office types, but in fact, you could apply this to anywhere. If you're an artist or painter, think about your studio. How, could you arrange your studio to become more organized, more clean? Or maybe your paint needs to be arranged in a different way. You need special boxes. You can apply it to anywhere. Doesn't matter the job that you have. To give you an example of my office and how I modified it to be more efficient. First of all, when I first arrived, I requested to have a second computer screen because I know I can work faster if I have 2 screens. 3 screens would actually be the best, but they didn't have a 3rd screen. Second of all, the papers and forms I use on a daily basis are within arm's reach, so that I don't have to stand up for anything. Everything is nearby. I also had my desk cut out by cutting bits and pieces so that I would be able to fit my chair underneath completely. Otherwise, my back pain would act up. On my computer desktop, I have absolutely 0 icons because I classify every document in dedicated folders right away. And I also use a strict template when it comes to giving names to documents so that I can easily find them with the search tool. Every file I save has a clear name without spelling mistakes, as well as a date. I also ensure that my office remains a place that is not overcluttered with junk and which always looks clean and organized. Because if you care about your image and how professional you are, a dirty and messy desk automatically means a dirty and messy person. And being dirty and messy is not what you want your boss or your colleagues to think of you. Even if you submit the best work every time, you will still be regarded as a dirty and messy person, which might affect how people see you in the long run. And honestly, you owe it to yourself to have a clean and organized working environment. Because having a clean and organized desk is not that hard. To finish off with the last important example of how I organize my work, about 3 years ago, I stopped using notebooks or paper to take notes or write stuff. After purchasing a smartphone with a digital pen, and I tell you, that's the best fucking purchase I made, as a result, I can still write stuff just like a notebook, but instead of being on paper, everything is in digital form. This way, I can easily share notes, take notes, and not to have to worry about bringing pen, paper, calendars to go to any meeting. And I don't need to search everywhere for the notes that I took on that small-ass piece of paper I lost like 5 days ago. Plus, you're doing the planet a favor by saving trees. And in our modern day and age, going digital will give you an edge. Now, I understand that this might not be for everyone, because people still like to write on paper and take notes. But this is just the context, my context, to show you all the different changes that you can make to improve your speed of work, your ability to communicate more efficiently and more quickly, and your ability to use new world technologies that will carry on for the years to come. And by the way, if you think of many things that can be changed in your workplace, but to which you need more time, then write those things down or create a Delta to-do list somewhere so that you don't forget them. I often advise people to have a small book next to their bed or wherever they spend most of their time, where they can write down all the things that they can improve. That way, you never run out of ideas. Again, the objective here is to get you started. Results will come later. But for now, it's time for you to put the most vital question challenge in action. So, review the worksheet after this video, review the worksheet carefully, and just go for it. Once you've completed day 1 of the Vital Q challenge, I would like to know your thoughts and experience about this point. So after having made the necessary changes and written down the changes you plan on making, please hit the comment button in the video and tell me how this action helped you. What did you get out of it? What changes did you make? How did it affect you and your work? Did people notice the change? What did they say? How did the change make you feel? How did it really make you feel inside? You feel more happy? You feel that you've done something for yourself? Tell me about it. I'll read every comment. Please don't hesitate. This is the end of the first Vital Q challenge, as well as the very first application of your Delta mindset, which I remind you, you need to implement within today or at the latest tomorrow. So see you tomorrow for the next Vital Q challenge, and good luck, even if you don't really need it.